第45集，静电会啪地作响。哎呀
Oh dear, what happened, 萌萌？
那个门把手有电老虎咬了我一下。
Oh yes. In fact, your whole body had an electric charge. There are electricity tigers sneaking around all over your body, and they like metal. So, when you brought your hand to the doorknob, they jumped to it.
我身上有一个电荷，我是说有电老虎躲在我的身体里。
Yes. Do you remember how to make an electric charge?
记得用气球搓搓头发。
Right. And what's happening when we rub a balloon in our hair?
好，我记得我们给了气球许多电子。
That's right.
所以我被赋予了电子吗？我的身体里是因为这样才有了电老虎的吗？
Very clever. It's quite common in cool, dry weather to get an electric charge on you. Sometimes you can make this bigger by rubbing your feet on the carpet. This is just like rubbing a balloon in your hair.
所以冬天的时候，我就带着一堆电老虎来回跑吗？哇，这真够奇怪的，还有点吓人。为什么它们冬天的时候待在我身上，而夏天的时候就不在了呢？
Good question. I suppose that you might want to know why some things like to take your electrons and other things don't.
是的，我想知道，如果现在我身上就有电老虎，那该怎么办呀？我怎么才能摆脱它们呢？
Calm down, Mung Mung. How about I teach you the physics of the shock?
哦，吓了我一跳。
Oh, silly koala. How about you, children? Have you ever gotten a shock from the doorknob? Have you ever been a bit naughty and given your friend a shock? Come with me, and I'll show you the physics. Hi, children. So we know that the electric force is made by charges. We have positive charges and negative charges. The negative charges are carried by electrons that like to move around. In our experiments, we even put electric charges on our straw. Do you still remember what these negative charge electrons like to move to?
我记得是质子，因为质子身上带着正电荷，负电荷要找正电荷打架。
That's right. And our negative charge straw can even lift up things that are carrying these positive charges.
电老虎也有手，一推一拉就是力，所以说电也是一种力，对吗？
That's right. And our charged straw can also pull on things that don't have a charge, like a stream of water.
什么？它还能把没有电荷的物体拉过来？
Yes, it can. Do you know why?
我有点晕。我记得你说过，负电荷只会找正电荷打架，就是那个定律叫。
Yes. So the rule is, same charges push, and different charges pull.
对，意思就是一样的电荷相互保持距离，不同级的电荷才会跑到一起打架。那没有电荷的物体为什么也会被拉到一起呢？
That's a good question. It's a bit tricky. So let me show you. Hi, children. Here I've drawn a box. It has positive charges and negative charges. The positive charges are red, and the negative charges are blue. This box has equal number of positive charges and negative charges, so it has no charge overall. Here I have our straw. We've already given it a negative charge. What happens when I move our straw towards the box.
我们不知道呀，克里斯博士，这是你要告诉我们的。
Haha, right. Let's move slowly then. What does a negative charge do to another negative charge?
哦，这简单，我们不和自己人打架，他会把他们都推走。
Good. Now, what does a negative charge do to positive charges?
我知道，他们会抱在一起打架，他会把他们吸过来。
Good. Now look at this. The box still has no charge, but our negative charge straw has sorted out the positive and negative charges. So, what happens to the whole box now?
哦，我明白了，盒子里的正电荷没办法再往前靠近了，所以整个盒子就动了。
That's right. The negative charges in the straw have a big pull on these positive charges and pull the whole box with it. That's how a negative charge object can pull an object with no charge, like another straw or a stream of water.
我懂了，电荷始终都待在物体里，并带着物体跟它们一起被拉过去。
Well, not always. Sometimes the negatively charged electrons like to jump to another object. That's a shock. Children, a charged object like a straw or even you might have a lot of electrons on it. The electrons are stuck to you because you're not touching anything that allows them to leave.
那空气呢？空气是一个非常大的东西，为什么电子不想跑到空气当中去呢？
Wow, good question. In fact, they sometimes do.
是吗？什么时候呀？
Well, air is made of a lot of different things. Depending on how warm it is, there might be a lot of water in the air. Have you ever heard of humidity? It tells us how much water is in the air. And water likes to take electrons. So, if there's a lot of water in the air and it's humid, you probably won't be charged.
哦，我明白了，也就是说，夏天的时候空气很潮湿，水分就把我的电子都带走了。但到了冬天，空气很干燥，它就不想要我身上的电子了。
Exactly right.
但是门把手想要我的电子。
That's right. Water and most metals that you see are called conductors. Conductors like electrons and allow the electrons to move through them. Dry air, rubber, plastic, and most other things are not conductors. They don't let electrons move through them.
导体。
Yes, conductors. Conductors give us a different kind of electricity. What we have learned so far is called static electricity. Static means still. Electricity can also move. Conductors allow us to explore moving electricity. These are the roads and bridges that allow the electricity tiger to move. Or we can say that they're the tubes that allow the current. Once we have a proper conductor, the electrons can move.
哦，就是说我要想不被电老虎咬到，就要躲开电老虎的道路，是吗？
Right. And I think we can feel the moving electricity through a game.
哦，克里斯博士，玩游戏的时候可别让我们中电。
Of course not. I think we can explore moving electricity with a nice, safe game.
亲子游戏。
Hi, children. Today, we learned about static electricity. We now know all about the charges and the forces they have on each other. But static electricity can't turn the lights on and can't help you cook. For that, you need a current. and we'll talk about current next time. But for now, let's see how it works with an experiment. Just like creating static charges, you'll be surprised how easy it is to get electrons to move. To make electrons constantly move requires a source of energy. A great source of energy around the house is a battery. You'll also need a small light bulb, like this LED, and some wire. To run the experiment, all you need to do is attach the wires to the light bulb and then touch them to the ends of the battery. Wow! Look at that! It's not magic, it's moving electrons. Why don't you try to make a light come on with batteries in your own home? And next time, we'll talk about the flow of electrons. Bye!